Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in this motherfucker today, and let me fucking tell you, it's been a lot in the goddamn news, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's been a lot in the fucking news. And, dude, like, we're 5 days in.
Man.
We 5 days in, man.
Technically 6 at this point.
I mean, it's fucking ridiculous, yo. 5 days in, and we have so much shit to talk about. I mean, we have so much in social media. We have big celebrity files coming up. And the headline is just the tip of the fucking iceberg. It's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. I can't lie to you, man. So, all right. So what we gonna start with here, huh? I mean, how about Epstein, right? That's headlines and hot takes because that's what everybody's talking about right now. That's what everyone's talking about right now. So, as you know, so as you know, Jeffrey Epstein, which was unveiled on Wednesday. The following years of speculations, the names were unsealed from the lawsuit filed by Virginia. You know who those people are, and the alleged trafficking victims against the British socialite and Epstein's former girlfriend Maxwell, who's 62 and serving 20 years in prison right now. After she was convicted in December 2021 for helping Epstein recruit and sexually abuse underage girls. So many names came up doing this, and some of those names, I'm going to just list off some of the big ones that they basically threw out. Naomi Campbell name came up. David Copperfield, yes, Mr. Magic. David fucking Copperfield. I bet he just appeared there too. He just showed the fuck up. Like, how the fuck you get over here, nigga? I'm David Copperfield.
What a line.
That nigga
inside a lion's mouth or some shit.
That nigga just made a little girl just appear. This nigga had a sex with underage females that he created, nigga. And they still want him. You can make a fucking quarter come from behind your ear, man. After you see him put it in his pocket.
It's like apparently it's a list of who's who.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood, you know what I mean? It's like this is names that, you know, Kate Blanchett, Cameron Diaz, Bruce Willis, Kevin
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo, sir.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I knew that was going to throw that in there.
Kevin Spacey, Bruce Willis, who's fucking senile now. He don't know what the fuck going on anymore.
That was 20 years ago.
What? Oh, Bruce Willis. Bruce, they got your name on some shit. What? Who said what? Close the door. What? Like, man, leave that nigga alone. This would be the perfect fucking time for, you know what? Didn't he go crazy after all that shit happened? Back in 2021. When he was, that's when everybody, we start seeing something different in him. I fucking bet.
What are they calling that? Aphasia?
Something like that. I fucking bet. Smart fucking man. Smart. He said, hey, y'all ain't getting me.
I ain't gonna get me.
Not today.
You go ahead and start on my defense.
What's
start on
my
my defense right now.
Hello? Shut the door. Hello? I can't see. Hello?
He got the Biden defense. Huh? What?
Close the door. You're letting the flies out. Hello?
You sound like the Biden defense.
Hey, yo. Hey, I'm that's just a theory. That's just a theory, man. But that is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Hey. Let me leave that alone, man. But I don't know, man. But Bruce Willis, man, Kevin Spacey just got out of some shit. He was cleared of the shit he was out. And I'm glad he was cleared. Well, I'm glad he went the proper way. He didn't settle. He didn't settle. He went to court.
Well,
he went to fucking court.
Most white men don't have to settle. Let's just keep it real.
Hey man, Offset didn't settle either. Went to court, beat it. Kevin Hart about to go to court on Tasha K. Hey man, don't use that excuse. Don't you dare. Don't you dare use that.
Those aren't the same situations as Diddy.
Yeah, sure it isn't. What do you mean? Offset? What are you talking about? Did she try to get in for sexual assault? And rape.
Now, when you said Kevin Hart, you said Kevin Hart.
But
he said he about
to have Kevin Hart ever settled?
Hold up, but that ain't the same as Diddy.
Remember he was with the girl and they posted some shit and his wife found out all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean he was in some cheating shit. It wasn't sexual abuse, but it was like he owned up to his shit.
You're a serial cheater, Kevin Hart.
Hey man, he's trying to be a better man. He's trying to be a better way. Which we got some stuff about Kevin Hart also coming up, and I'm glad he's not on this list yet. I don't think he would be on that list. He won't that popular to Weinstein.
Hey man.
I mean Epstein. I said Weinstein. What the fuck? So yeah, man, those the list of celebrities on there. I mean, I'm hearing Donald Trump was included. Bill Clinton. Both have denied any wrongdoing in their past dealings with Epstein, though. So just because the name pop up, it doesn't mean these people were having sexual relations. It just means that these people. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but that's what I was just going to get at and say.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much even just because they have a list, what does this prove? This list can just mean people who are donating money to some kind of campaign, some kind of fund, or even just friend of a friend of a friend. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You know, this isn't really going to prove anything. You know, it's not really going to, I really don't think it's going to resort in any convictions. So at this point, you know, if they ain't got no video proof or no documented proof where kids are coming out saying that Kevin Spacey, Leonardo DiCaprio, or whoever sexually abused me or touched me, it really ain't no point.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it's just a witch hunt, and they trying to just make the case bigger than what they can at this point.
So with,
of course, we know that.
So with Kate Blanchett and Leonardo DiCaprio and Bruce Willis among the celebrity whose names were mentioned in a testimony from Epstein's accuser, Jonah. I don't even want to pronounce her fucking last name. What the fuck is that? Joberg, Schrockberg. I don't know, but who said that the alleged victim was asked if she met Cameron Diaz, so which she responded no. So I guess they like, fuck all that. The late pop star Michael Jackson case claimed that introduced her to Michael Jackson. They didn't massage Michael Jackson. The fuck is this shit? But yeah, it's somewhat right because I've read all this stuff before. It's just I tried to go for the quickest one, and that was this. But yeah, Michael Jackson's dead. Like, just leave him alone.
Yeah, at this point, it's like why keep dragging his name? It's like y'all don't have anybody else to sit up here and drag through. Pretty soon you're gonna hear them bring up Bill Cosby was on the list again.
Yeah. Oh, leave
Bill. Hear that?
Bill got one fucking eye. He can't see shit no more.
Yeah.
You need to leave him.
About to kill this nigga with another case and leave everybody else alone. That's who they're gonna find to convict. Everybody else gonna get away.
Well, at least they got a bunch of white people in Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
They got all the white people. Leonardo DiCaprio, Michael Jackson.
It ain't gonna result. It ain't gonna result in no conviction.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Only time they got as soon as they say Michael Jackson, they got R. Kelly. They about to bring him right out of jail and put it in.
Bruce Willis. Hello.
Still doing movies. He gonna come out with another movie before he gets back.
Hey, Bruce Willis walking the courtroom. Hello. How you doing? My name is Charlie. Last name Willis. My name is Bruce. Bruce Willis. I was wondering. Shut it down. This nigga's crazy.
Brucey.
This nigga's crazy. Get him out of this goddamn courtroom.
Yeah.
What the hell is
oh
going
my
on?
God, he shit himself.
Yeah, the fuck out.
That's what.
So yeah, that's what's going on in Epstein's fucking world. It's fucking crazy, yo. I don't know what to say. I mean, I really don't.
At this point, it's just a witch hunt. They not gonna find out. They trying to stir some shit. They can't. They ain't got no video footage or any more kids to really sit here and say, "Hey, he did this, he did that," or anything really concrete like that. There's no point because they're not gonna convict these people.
And also, like, you had enough time. The government had enough time to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do with it. If we're thinking from a conspiracy theorist point of view, you know,
when did they arrest him?
I'm just saying, if you're a 100 billionaire, and I get this list, and I have the most power in the government, I look at this list. It's like, you know what? You want your name off this list? Pay up. And then niggas donate billions of dollars to fucking companies and shit. I guarantee you the owner of Amazon probably was on that goddamn list. Now he's giving a majority of his fucking salary to goddamn charity and shit. Like, yeah, I bet you are. It's a hidden goddamn charity that's going straight to one man's pocket. I'm telling you. Telling you, man. Want your name off this list? Give me that money. Better pack out. That's just me being one of those guys who love to talk about theories and shit. I'm just saying. If we all going that route, and speaking of that route, conspiracy theories and stuff like that, we got the one and the only, ladies and gentlemen, Katt Williams. Katt Williams been in the fucking news, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right. It's time to move on to goddamn Celebrity Files. And this Celebrity Files is Katt fucking Williams. And
yes, sir.
If y'all don't know, Katt Williams earlier this week was on Club Shay Shay. And I was at work sitting in the office, and I was just kind of, I was bored because I'm going through a little bit of training for something that I would like to be certified in, add to my collections of certifications. And as I'm getting bored reading, I'm like, let me listen to a podcast or something. But I clicked on YouTube, and right when I went to it, somehow my finger hit something, and I was on Club Shay Shay, and they were live. So this was before they uploaded the video. They was actually live doing the shit. And either they were live or they just, uploaded and made it live for that, where everyone can actually view like a premiere or something like that. So they could have done it that way. But either way, I was watching it once it hit YouTube for the first time. And I went and I rewinded all the way back. And soon as the first 5 minutes, I was in there. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Katt Williams, you got me now. I know what I'm doing for the next whenever the fuck this shit goes off. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bro, do you know how many times I paused that interview and came back to it like, okay. Like, I'm telling you, I got to get back to my damn show. Leave me the fuck alone. I got shit to do. And I will unpause it just to hear Katt Williams talk about Steve Harvey,
Man,
Ricky Smiley, Chris Tucker, Cedric the Entertainer, Faison. Are we forgetting anybody? Kevin Hart, Martin Lawrence, Tyler Perry,
Oprah,
Michael Blackston.
Then he was throwing out strays on niggas.
Oh my goodness, man. Y'all should have, if you ain't seen that, you should have. He was talking about how Steve Harvey stole Mark Curry's, stole his whole shit, after Mark Curry had hanging with Mr. Cooper. And in that, he had the little fade. He had the bright suits and stuff that he used to wear. And then when something happened with that, Kevin Williams didn't go over. He said he stole all that from Mark Curry, and then he made the Steve Harvey show with the high top fade, which they're saying was a man wig. It was a one piece. They had to put that on him. It really wasn't a fade. It was a fake one.
Yeah, that's been kind of known for a few years now.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Growing up, I didn't care. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I didn't know growing up, but for the past few years, we knew that's why the nigga went bald. I just went ahead and just started taking it off.
God damn.
Oh, Mr. Taterhead.
I mean, because if he would have kept it now, man, he'll look just like a fucking one of the God damn, what's them damn boys' name, man? They brothers. The Whispers. He'll look like one of the Whispers, boy. We're gonna steady, rock it all night long.
You have a cameo. Just like candy.
Young and ready when you know. Even when she walk, even when she talk. Candy. So yeah, he went off on Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey was wearing the bright suits too. He was doing that a lot. Mm-hmm. They talk about Cedric the Entertainer stealing one of his jokes. So he was talking about the joke with what was that shit? The park in the space shuttle, that he did on the Kings of Comedy. He was talking about if black people was to go to space, how they'll drive the space shuttle and, drive it like it's a Cadillac and all that stuff. And I guess Katt Williams told a similar joke. And so a lot of people respond. So what do you think about this? I know you was a huge fan. You could not stop talking about this.
Yeah. I it's about time somebody called some shit out, because it's like, and then why would you like you said, why would you do something that people got receipts to? That can actually be shown. Mark Curry been calling out Steve Harvey for the same thing for years. Joke stealing and gatekeeping. So, and you got to think about it like this. For the past, 15, 20 years, it's only been, 4 or 5 top black comedians that really get shine like that. So I'm not saying everything he's saying is true, because obviously we're on the outside looking in, but when you look at these things, it's kind of like, damn, it's you got Steve Harvey, Sid the Entertainer, Kevin Hart. It's the same top black comedians, you know, and when you got helly black comedians that are funny as hell, to me, it's some kind of truth to what he's saying just off of observation. So, but his joke still in like, and then it's like Cedric then got caught stealing a couple jokes, so not just one, not his, a couple. So it's kind of like, damn, you really can't explain your way out of this.
Yeah. I would so he also talked about Kevin Hart. He talked about how Kevin Hart was how he was in a dress on Saturday Night Live. And and made it look like it was more like it's something he had to do to become as successful as he is today. So Kevin Hart did respond. It was really short and simple. He said, "Gotta get that anger up out you, champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer for my next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. There is a moment in the trailer where," and he shout out one of the people who was doing something, Gugum Batharol, whatever the fuck their name is, says they really love you. I know. So he's just basically throwing little shots at Kevin, not at Kevin, at homeboy. But I mean, like I said,
but that's just, I knew that was going to be the typical response, because at the end of the day, that's almost part of what you call damage control. Let me not give him too much shine, but he didn't address it and say he was lying, or he didn't sit up here and say that's what. Nobody came out and said this nigga's just flat out lying. So
I mean, really I mean, if they said that, would they make a big change?
No,
he is lying.
It's not.
Oh, okay. Like right now, it's just like, okay, so I'm going to play out devil's advocate because, like I said, everybody's on Katt Williams' dick. I've seen that all week. And like I said, including me at some point. But I'm going to play devil's advocate because that's just the type of guy I am. So, okay. Before I even get to that, he also talked about Michael Blackson. How he's an African who put on a fake African voice and claims he's the funniest comedian, from Africa, when basically there's other comedians in Africa who's funnier than him. Those were Kevin Hart words, and Michael Blackson responded back. Well, I guess Katt Williams told him that he also needs to start dressing better. He's walking around with a dingy dashiki on, and he said he told him he need to make that character look a little bit like a king, or like you're worth something. And then Michael Blackson started wearing all those suits that still really don't make him look any fancier. But Michael Blackson did respond. He said, Katt Williams is definitely top 10 comedians of all time and top 5 alive. But we all have to agree he's not the Katt of 2005. Now, that shit, it almost rhymed, but I do agree. That's not the same Katt Williams.
Nobody would do the same after 20 plus years. So that's a given. That just didn't make sense to even say that.
I mean, no, there's some people that's still on top.
I'm talking about, but when people say there's not the same top guy from 2005, I mean, who is the same person from 2005? even 2010, 2015, rarely nobody in the entertainment industry is the same person.
I guess he's saying like he's top 10 to me, but you ain't that funny no more. Like your stand-up's not getting what it used to get. Like it's a bit true though. What was his last stand-up? What was his last stand-up? You probably watched it, but niggas don't really remember. But if you say, what was the best one? Oh, Pimp Chronicles. Like, you can easily throw that out there. You know what I mean? So, no, he's not the same, and he hasn't gotten bigger. This sparked some attention right here. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get what they're talking about. Michael Blackson also went said, top 10 black comedians alive. Eddie Murphy, this is his list. He got Eddie Murphy as 1. Chris Rock is 2. Dave Chappelle at 3. Katt Williams at 4. And Martin Lawrence at 5. Kevin Hart at 6. Mike Epps at 7. Cedric at 8. Earthquake at 9. And he got himself as 10.
But all of this talk, in my opinion, that these dudes are doing, it still ain't addressing nothing that Katt Williams has said. Everybody's coming out, in my opinion, deflecting. Is what he said about you true? You get mad when he start telling you about your situation, and then you start implementing the shit he said when y'all not talking, which you did.
He also responded to what Katt Williams said. He said, I'm so confused. I'm African with a fake African accent. He said, my accent had me roasting everybody in school and in the comedy clubs in America, and I wish I could get rid of it. He said, even my Philly accent is fake. I guess the only thing real about me is my deek. And he,
you see, I kind of feel like what he's saying, what Katt was saying was, quit exaggerating your accent. We know you got an African accent, but you know when he said, listen to me, motherfucker. Like, come on, nigga. You know when you say shit that you don't talk like that in real life everywhere you go. So I understand what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's his stick. Maybe that's part of his comic shit. Okay, but don't act like come on, you don't talk like that.
But who does that though? Well, no. Let me rephrase that. Who doesn't do that in the comedy business?
I mean, I'm not saying
Katt Williams himself do it. Now I've been pimping since pimping. You know that nigga don't talk like that when he's at home.
Yeah,
stop over exaggerating. Stop over exaggerating the pimp. No, but that's part of his gimmick when he do comedy. So how you gonna attack that man for being an African man who has an African accent and he just overdo it for laughs?
And see, but that's what he's saying. He was just giving him that advice. He said he wasn't trying to be malicious, trying to make him take it the wrong way or nothing. But he's like, when Blackson is defending it, he's saying, how does he have a fake accent? He probably does have an accent, but he probably.
I know you said that already.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's what he's saying.
I know you said that.
So why would he get mad about it though? If he's trying to give you info,
how is that trying to give you info if he's doing the same thing? When he was talking, I don't get what you're saying. I don't get how you understand what Katt's saying, but don't understand what Michael Blackson is saying. How is someone who has an accent, he has a real African accent, he gets on stage and he turn it up a notch or 2 or 3 or whatever the case, and you have Katt Williams, how he talked in that interview. Now, come on now, Shannon. You can't let them talk like, oh, no, not that. But when he on stage, hey, how the fuck you on that? And pimping, been pimping since pimping. Like, he does the same fucking shit he's telling him to stop doing.
He's probably telling him that his if he stopped doing it so much, it'll work. Stand up and work and blow up a little bit more. I saw he was just giving him some helpful information. He didn't come down on him hard for it. He just gave him some information.
Oh my God! Then what was the point? What was the point of you mentioning that on the show?
What was the point of him? He said that's what Michael Blackson was mad about. Because if you mad about it, but that's what he mentioned it for. All these comedians mad at him.
If
that's what he mentioned it for.
But he's naming all these comedians mad at him, but no one heard these stories. Michael Blackson, that's him. That's what he's been doing. That's Katt Williams. Katt Williams got those voice. That's definitely what made most of his jokes funny. His voice. Not a damn nigga. Not a damn, not a nigga. Come on, man. No, cut it out.
I wouldn't say it's
cut it out.
No. Katt Williams is funny without the voice.
What?
Now the voice.
You heard him do a stand up without the voice?
He hasn't been exaggerating that voice like that the whole time, man. Even when
you talking nonsense now, man. You talking nonsense. We're not gonna go through that, man. Cause that's what he's known for, talking and acting like a pimp.
Of course, that's how he was introduced to him.
He is Money Mike because that's that. You don't know him for nothing else. Katt Williams and Money Mike. I don't know the names of anything else he was in. What was his name when he guest starred in Atlanta?
I don't know.
What was his name? What was that name? I don't care if you like him. What was his name? It's not memorable. You don't know his name, but we remember Money Mike.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything he was going off on people and saying, it was like some of that shit, it shoots back at him. And it's like, well, hold on, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
All he was doing was calling people out for lies. That was
what
said.
What did Michael Blackson lie about?
He just said the niggas is mad at him. He didn't say he lied. He just said he was mad at him. That's all he was explaining. All these comedians is mad at him. He explained why he was mad at him. That's it. He wasn't coming down on him. He said he was trying to give him some help or whatever. He didn't say nothing bad about him. He just said this is what it is. This is why he was mad. That's what it is. Don't twist up things here,
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Let's not twist things up.
No, let's not stay closed-minded and look at the shit behind this. So
that's what he said.
Okay, so
you going off of what he said in this interview.
That don't, like you said, that doesn't make it facts. That doesn't make it facts.
Mad because of this.
It doesn't make him facts.
That's what he said.
That is what he said. It doesn't make it facts, though.
But it doesn't. But he didn't deny it. When blacks were addressed, he didn't deny it.
He did deny it. He said, "I'm confused. How am I with a fake accent, African with a fake accent? My accent had me roasting every day in school." So he's basically saying, "No, this is the truth. This is my accent." He said, "No, ain't like you said." What he said, what Katt Williams said, fake accent. He ain't say tone it down. He ain't say don't over exaggerate it. That's you mixing your opinion in what Katt Williams said. Katt Williams said you're fake accent. All he's saying is how I have a fake accent. So if you already saying I'm sure he have an African accent, okay, then that makes Katt Williams a liar. Because you just said it's a fake African accent. He didn't say tone it down. He didn't say you overdoing it. He didn't say that. So to me, that's a flat out lie. I'm sorry. I got to check that one right there, man. I feel like I won that one. Cedric the Entertainer. He went on. He went on about Cedric, about stealing, the joke we were talking about earlier with the Cadillac driving space shuttle in the fucking space with black people and all that shit. So
malicious.
Yeah, we can't forget about that. So after he said he stole all that, and Cedric Entertainer did jump out there and he said, regardless of whatever Katt's opinion, my career can't be reduced to one joke Katt Williams claims as his. I've been in over 40 movies. My specials and brand speaks volumes for I am. The people I have put on, including Katt and the Hat, at my Gibson amphitheater. So he's saying he put him on. And then he went on and said, and all that tough talk is corny as fuck. I'm a grown ass man. And none of that shit gonna go like you think. Do you? And I got this over here. That's what Seti said to him. So now Cedric's also saying, look, man, you talking tough, man. Like, I don't know where all this is coming from. I don't know what all this is coming from.
My joke you stole 20 years ago. That's where it's coming from. And you act like you didn't do it.
And he said he told that joke back in 99 for Kings of Comedy. And he said he told it 6 or 7 years before that. And he said at that time, he don't even think Katt Williams was even known in the comic business in the early 90s, mid 90s,
mm-hmm.
which I didn't know him. I didn't know that. I don't know Katt Williams back in those days.
And that's what he said. He said he thought he was some no-name comedian. So I want to see what Mark Curry got to say, because he said he helped him work on his joke to help refine this particular joke. So now I want to hear Mark Curry say.
I mean, of course Mark Curry is going. Mark Curry had a problem with Steve Harvey as well. So of course Mark Curry is going to, like, regardless of what they say, it's going to, come on, man. That's like beefing with Cameron and say, man, I want to hear what Mace gonna say. It's like, that nigga got his back. You know that.
Right.
Hey, come on, man.
These are facts.
But how do we know they facts? Because someone saying it? Because no one jumped out and denied it? It could be facts on. It could be facts on certain stuff.
Because that's just like now, though. If you caught somebody stealing at your crib, are they coming back in your crib?
Come on. You're talking about. But you can't. That's a crime. Stealing a joke isn't a crime unless you got it goddamn copywritten. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. Cut it out.
This is my joke. You benefit off of. People think you funnier. People think you funnier from my joke. What are you talking about? You wouldn't be pissed if somebody stole your joke.
Why wasn't he sued?
What?
What did he explain? What did he say?
He explained that.
What did he say?
Everybody was apologizing for this nigga Cedric. He's like, let me let it go. He said he never confronted him. He said, nigga, he never had a chance to. He would sock him in his stomach.
Oh, man. After he got beat up by a damn 12-year-old. The hell is going on?
We're not going to bring that up.
Yeah, let's not bring that up. I'm just, you the one that said he was going to poke him in the stomach. I don't see that happening, man. I don't see none of these niggas he talking about scared of him. I guarantee you that. Ain't none of them scared of him. Come on, man.
Ain't none of them said he was lying yet. Everybody else has said what I call
I just told you. I just read out they saying this is lies. Unless you just want to hear the words.
Nah, because the proof, if they got these videos showing it, and it was years before too. Okay, I want to hear what Mark Curry.
I didn't hear nothing. Mark Curry need money right now. He's broke.
Who cares?
He's broke. He's bound to say any goddamn thing you're gonna pay him to say.
Don't talk about Mark Curry, man. He had his time.
He had his time, a short period of time. You talking like that nigga had a long run. I fuck with him. I remember him back in the day, but no, cut it out, man.
You was watching Hungry with Mr. Cooper.
Yes, I was. But cut it out. Mm-hmm. After that, I wasn't watching nothing else of his. No movies, no stand-ups, none of that. So Katt Williams also aimed at Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley was on Club Shay Shay as well, prior to this. And he spoke on his role on Friday, becoming Santa Claus. He said his original part was to play Money Mike. And I guess Ice Cube didn't like that. They wanted to go another direction with the Money Mike, and they put him into the Santa Claus suit and made him the crackhead Santa Claus. Katt Williams claimed that he never went out for that part because that part was Katt Williams from day one. Now, I think that's a bit of the truth being, hidden away. Now, I'm going to let y'all hear what Ricky Smiley had to say about this.
Ice Cube started putting me in movies, which really helped my career. I went out to audition for Friday After Next as Money Mike, not the Santa Claus. And that is the honest God truth. I had no reason to go on there and to go on Shannon Sharp's show and lie about any of that. That's what I auditioned for, was Money Mike. And I guess the producers, Cube and everybody saw something different. And I think that Money Mike character, Special K, was going to come off as kind of like
just a guy who was hanging around in the strip mall who was just kind of being annoying and almost like a crackhead type of character that was
right.
Just,
so I guess when Katt Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision and made it funnier. Because ain't no way in the hell I could have.
No. This is how I feel this went down. I feel like he had the movie. He went out there for the movie first before Katt Williams did. Mm-hmm. And he, because he did say that later on in this interview that, well, not interview, it was him on his show, on the Ricky Smiley show in the morning. He said that he met Ice Cube, and Ice Cube said, hey, we got to work together. And he said, okay. And then it came to the next Friday, and that's when they went out to work together. Ice Cube did know he wanted to work with Ricky Smiley. So he tried the pimp. Hey, I do got this pimp role that we have. Let's see how you look at it. And it just wasn't fitting Ricky Smiley. They didn't like it. They didn't think it was for him. So he did go out for that role. Well, he went out for a role, and he was trying different roles out. The Money Mike role was not going to be it for him. So they put him as Santa Claus. And then when Katt Williams came, they said, you know what? This fits the Money Mike character. We think we got the one. So in Katt Williams' eyes, he went out there and tried out for it before Ricky Smiley knew anything about this and got it. And it was his. Because he did say about 200 other people auditioned before him. And then after him, there was nothing else to go off of because he had the role. So I think they just telling their own story. Like, I don't think, Ice Cube ever went to him and said, hey, Katt, man, Ricky tried out for that role, but no, that fits you. And even Ricky is saying, he was like, yo, I couldn't have, executed that character the way, Katt Williams did. He's propping him up. I don't think Ricky Smiley is lying about it. So that's another. He's telling his, instead of saying, Katt Williams, you lying, everybody's just saying, look, this is my story, and I'm sticking with it, just like Katt Williams is. And the other reason why, go ahead.
No, I was looking at it from a standpoint because, like you said, everybody's telling their story. I do get that part, so I'm not, throwing Katt no bail money on this one. But when Katt said that he was bitter, talking crazy behind his back and all that shit, like, I want to know how true that is, because anybody can come on the show now and kind of be like, well, yeah, he could fit the part, he's this, he's that. Like, but like you said, on the show, he did admit that he was confused at first because he went out there to play the Money Mike part, and then he ended up being Santa Claus. So he was kind of like, oh, okay, well, they went with him. That's his version. He could have been talking shit behind his back, and I think that's probably what got Katt Williams upset. Probably because he said the niggas was talking shit about not getting that part. So, I'm looking at it from both sides too. Maybe he's just upset because the nigga was talking shit about not getting it.
Well, he said he heard him and Katt Williams had issues. I keep almost about to say Kevin Hart, but he said the last time he seen Katt Williams, he was in L.A. He was driving. He had his grandfather in the car with him. And was it his grandfather or his pops? I forget which one it was.
He said his grandfather.
Okay. And he seen Katt Williams walking across the street, and he said, "Hey, Katt, what up, man?" Like, wanted to see if they had any animosity or whatnot. And Katt Williams said, "Hey, come with me." He was going to get some coffee from Starbucks. They sat down. They had a good talk. They barely talked about the whole Friday roll and all that. He was like, he pounded his granddad up, and his granddad told him, "Keep doing what you do, young man," and all that stuff. He said it was no issue. He said no one brought up anything. They didn't get a chance to. They sat there, had a cup of coffee, and they talked, and he met his grandfather, and he went on about his business. You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, Ice Cube, because Katt Williams said he wrote everything for Money Mike. He created Money Mike. Ice Cube came out. He bigged up Katt Williams. He bigged up Ricky Smiley, Chris Tucker, and amongst other comedians he bigged up on, when he went live and talked. He said Money Mike was already a character they had created. And yes, Ricky Smiley went out for it. Yes, they thought Ricky Smiley was better playing the crackhead Santa Claus. And he said once he seen Katt Williams, he knew Katt was perfect for that role. And he also mentioned that no, Katt Williams did not write the script. He said he upgraded it. He made it pop better, like he added his own flavor to it, but he stuck to the script. So that's another lie that Katt Williams told, or exaggerated.
I don't say exaggerated.
Yeah, like Michael Blackson exaggerating. So yeah, he's exaggerating as well. He also said that they had a scene where inside the next Friday where Money Mike is getting raped in the bathroom. Ice Cube cleared that up. He said he never had that in the movie. He said that's not even his style. He said, "You seen any of my movies?" He said, "Even Players Club." He said, "I don't do rape in the bathrooms." He said, "I don't do rape in my movies."
Players Club did have the rape scene in there.
No, he did mention that, but he kind of said kind of like besides that. He said because that was dealing in a sexual like shit that actually happens in real life. So it was based off of something, not just, hey, someone should get raped in the bathroom type thing. So he said, but in all the other movies, he said, no. He said, especially a man getting raped, and he said, I don't even think that's funny. He said, I would not put that in my movies. So without saying, Katt Williams, you are a liar, he came out speaking his truth. So you telling me Ricky Smiley and Ice Cube, who they're talking about the movie Ice Cube created, and they're both saying similar things, which is the opposite of what Katt Williams is saying.
Well, he is saying he's saying a lot of truth too. So I don't know. Like you said, he's probably telling it from.
I'm just trying to find out where the truth is. That's why I can't say it's truth unless you got the backup. He didn't say nothing bad about Ice Cube. He don't have no issues with Ice Cube. Ice Cube had no issues with him. But he came out and said, no, that's not what happened. How would you feel if you sitting at home chilling, me and you, we cool as a bitch, and I just go on somebody's podcast and go, yeah, man, Morris wanted to have a conversation on the podcast about men getting raped. I said, why we got to do that? And they all laugh. What, for real? Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. No. Like, how are you going to feel? And it's like, nigga, I never said no shit like that. Yeah. The fuck? So I look.
I kind of feel like Katt Williams came out real hot and fire and brimstone. And I felt like he had his reasons for it. And like you said, Could some of it be exaggerated? Yes. Do I think he's just flat out telling lies? No. It's probably slight exaggerations on the Money Mike experience and things of that nature, and he probably feels slighted because of gatekeeping. I do believe there is gatekeeping. I do believe that's what probably triggered him, and then the joke stealing, and then he probably was just like, fuck that. You know, he probably seen that interview with Ricky Smiley and was like, man, this nigga, you never. And then you talking shit behind my back. Let me go tell the real truth. You know?
I still don't see it as but it's not like, the real truth.
I mean, sure, but Ice Cube said, like, what he said, a lot of stuff what he said was that he kept it 100 in a lot of situations, but some stuff he cleared up. So, like I said, I understand
he said he kept it 100. How? What did he keep it 100 about? He did say that, like, he did keep it 100 on some of the stuff he was saying, and on some of the stuff was money. He made Money Mike. Like, of course, that's you now. But he was like, but no, you didn't write everything you said. You lied about that. And no, there was no rape scene in the movie.
I wouldn't say he completely. I would say he exaggerated.
He exaggerated the rape scene?
No, not the rape scene.
Okay, what about the rape scene then? All right, fuck it. He can exaggerate. What about the rape scene?
Yeah, hey, I understand too. He probably interpreted that the wrong way too.
You know, interpreted. He lied. What the fuck you mean? Just say it, nigga. He interpreted. He fucking lied.
Because when you look at the script and you see the movie, you know, you look at, all right, you do got this nigga in the bathroom. You kind of assume, okay, it probably was going to be a rape scene. But then again, it doesn't actually, he probably wasn't saying it actually like we're going to see this nigga get his cheeks taken in there. He's probably saying it in the sense like, you know, y'all assume that this is what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So,
but he
maybe
said
that's how he was
not,
talking.
nah.
That's how I took it.
You going off, but you're going off of your maybes. I'm going off of what these niggas actually said. You have to break down what they possibly could mean. I'm going off exactly the words that came out of their mouth. You trying to make yourself believe the shit. He could have meant this way, so a way you could understand, or a way I can understand. Go, yeah, you might be right. No, I'm not going off that could have meant and should have went. I'm going off what this nigga said.
You hear me, motherfucker?
Fuck that. Oh man. So yeah, man. I just wanted to knock that out the park, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you hit a lot of solid points, of course. You know, but I still think it's a lot of what he said. There's a lot of truth to it.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
I mean, you know, because you got to look at certain stuff, especially stuff that has receipts. Especially when it comes to the Steve Harvey, the subject to entertainer, Bernie Mac shit. You know, some of that stuff, like, you can just see it.
But could it be in a way like, okay, let's say how I put the Bruce Willis thing together, right? You know, how he was mentioned about, you know, with Epstein and all of a sudden he's going through loss of memory. Suppose I was a top celebrity, right? Movie star. And I came out, you know, and my career going down the shithole. Niggas ain't getting me no more. And then I go on Shannon Sharp's show, Club Shay Shay. And I said, yeah, don't let me get on Bruce Willis over there faking like he gone crazy. Now, you know when they got Epstein back in 2020, that's when goddamn Bruce Willis started acting like he can't remember shit. And then you go look up shit and you go, oh, shit, like, they did happen in 2020, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many eyes you think I would open with that one? And I just made that up. I have no facts of that. I have facts that it comes around the same year, but I have no facts on his true condition. So just like that, you can have someone going, Oh, shit. And then next time that conversation come up, oh, man, that nigga lying. You ain't here? Yeah, as soon as got that homeboy goddamn hung yourself.
Yeah.
So you telling me Katt Williams can't pinpoint something that could like, hey, I can connect these dots, but I have no 100% proof on a lot of this shit. Now, like I said, the Steve Harvey and Mark Carey joint, yeah, I could see that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're wrong.
I give you that one.
That's all I'm saying about it, man. Sometimes you're wrong, you know? So I just want to say that about Katt Williams. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just going to say that again to reiterate. I don't think he's just completely wrong. I think he exaggerated some things, but out of anger because of how he's being treated and blackballed, I believe that.
Right.
Yeah.
And the reason why I made up that lie about Bruce Willis as a celebrity who's not getting the attention that I used to is because I feel blackballed and I'm angry. So let me try to embarrass people and take them down with me.
I wouldn't say that.
No. Yeah.
I would say
if you come out exaggerating like that with lies to it, yes. What's the point of I don't know why liars lie. I don't know why a liar lie. And you sitting there lying. To hear a motherfucker who sound like him, I gotta protect my booty hoe, my virgin hoe. I'm like, nigga, you sound like you goddamn just got fucked before you did the interview. Oh, I gotta protect that. Oh my, I'm not homosexual. What the fuck is he still talking like that? The hell is he still talking like that?
If Weinstein came to you and said, hey, I want to suck your cock.
I mean, why? When people are dead,
Weinstein ain't dead.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Epstein shit. But I mean, like, I don't like. Come on, man. Come on, big dog.
Weinstein about to find a legal loophole, get out of jail. He's like, I'm white. I do not deserve to be in here.
Not at all, nigga. Oh, shit. So, moving on from goddamn Katt Williams. I'm sorry. I'm going to call him bluff on majority of what he's saying. Shout out to Katt.
I'm not going to say majority. I'm not going to say majority.
I will. You don't have to. I'll say it for you. Majority of the shit. It was entertaining. That's what you getting twisted. It was entertaining. It definitely had my eyeballs glued for it, and it had my ears going for the rest of the week. I give him that. I give him that.
I would definitely say there was a few
stirring shit up. It was like Tupac. Did he really fuck Faith Evans? Did he? We'll never fucking know. She said no. He said he fucked your bitch. But because he came out and said it first and had the pictures of him hugged up with her and shit, oh man, that blew the shit open. And I think that's what Katt Williams did. I'm going to say some shit that'll have motherfuckers thinking. And plus on top of that, he got some shows coming up later this month. Okay. It was all a publicity. He better have some good stuff, man. Cause I'm just saying.
Katt Williams doesn't disappoint, man.
Oh, shit. But anyway, now let's go ahead and move to social media, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to start off with, speaking of celebrities, Dave Chappelle. He came out with his new special, Dreamers, with and this one, man, I went ahead and took a look at it the other day. And as you know, transgenders all got a problem with Dave Chappelle. He teases them all the fucking time. He pokes so much fun at them, and I tell you, America loves it. So
I love it.
So at the beginning of this show, I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit for you here. Here's Dave Chappelle. Let me make sure I got everything on, because the last time I don't know what the fuck happened. All right, listen up.
Talking about him. because these people acted like I needed them to be funny. Well, that's ridiculous. I don't need you. I got a whole new angle. You guys will never see this shit coming. I ain't doing trans jokes no more. You know what I'm gonna do tonight? Tonight, I'm doing your own handicap jokes. Well, they're not as organized as the gays. And I love punching down. There's probably a handicap in the back right now because that's where they usually make them sit. I came here to laugh at transgender people. I didn't know this nigga was gonna make jokes about us. Come on, y'all, let's get the fuck up out of here.
As he walks off like a crippled man, Dave Chappelle, like he is hilarious. He's that guy where it's like you really have to put away your personal feelings. You know, you have to be able to laugh at shit. Like, you ever catch those moments where you go, man, I'm dumb as a bitch for doing that. Man, my stupid ass did. And you might just laugh at it like, man, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know, so he's one of those jokers. If you put your feelings aside and actually go there, it's just a free spirit. He's definitely a hilarious guy, and he's one of the best. He also aimed at the transgenders before. What was that joke he was saying? I'm trying to remember the joke he was saying. But it came out to be, he was talking about the trans. He was like, I see people like people that they things that not really what they think they are. And it came out to be a trans joke saying that men who think they're females, you know, it's like, you're not. And the transgender community, and even some of the people who are handicapped, the handicap community, also was, you know, fed up about the shit. And I think that's what Dave want. He kind of want that attention. Like, give it to me. I'll take it. I don't give a fuck.
Like, I feel like they are the group of people, only group of people that can't be talked about.
Dave Chappelle, he came out with this special on, I believe it was it December 31st or January 1st? It was one of those. It was a good watch, but it wasn't one of his best. It wasn't. It's sometimes you kind of get tired of the transgender jokes and stuff because it has been going on long enough, and it's like, Jesus. But I think what makes it funny is because you know it's coming.
I mean, the thing is, I really think he just harps on it too, because it goes back again. Like, I'm feeling attacked for trying to be funny because like, anything I say, y'all got a problem with. So we can talk about everybody else except y'all. You know, I agree with Dave Chappelle. You can bring it up and talk about whatever you want. Everybody gets so butthurt about everything. Every time you say anything even remotely against the LGBT community, it's like they want to be up in arms marching about everything, man. Man, stop that. Yeah. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. It's like somebody have a joke about something. Don't like he hates us because he's talking about nobody hates you. Let's just get that clear. LGBT community. Nobody hates you. People can talk about y'all. People can joke about y'all. Get over it. Black folk get talked about and ridiculed in the news and shit every day. Where are y'all being all up in arms with us? Y'all stand for human rights, not just gay rights, but y'all ain't got nothing done for the black community. I ain't trying to hear that. Shout out Dave Chappelle.
Who done pissed in your Cheerios today, sir?
Yeah, I'm tired of it, man.
Sick and tired. Tired.
Every time you look up, the trans community is upset with Dave Chappelle. Who gives a fuck? God, please go to the show and laugh or don't go, or don't watch them. Shit, shut up.
And it's funny, at the end of the show, they kind of show pictures of him, behind the scenes and stuff like that. And he was actually, taking pictures with this transgender comedian. So it's like he don't hate him. He just makes fun of him.
It's funny. It's fucking funny. You can't tell me that if you seen a fucking man with a beard and a dress that you ain't gonna somewhat be like, look at this motherfucker in your head and laugh at him. You don't even look like a woman. And I'm supposed to address you as a woman. That's what's funny. It's the ridiculousness of it all.
All right, so suppose you see one that does look like a woman. And you could have been fooled.
Once I find out, I'm like, damn. Man, you just bitches, man. I'm still gonna be in my head. Damn, that's crazy. This dude actually thinks he's really a woman. Come on, like that's common sense, nigga.
But how you just said that is more like shock. Like, damn, they actually look like a woman. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm saying if you actually tricked me to the point where I didn't, and then I found out, like, oh damn.
Like, we y'all get in the bed, you find out?
Hey, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
How do you know? You ain't know. How do you find out? You either had to touch it, how you had to find out?
That'd be a story that'll never be told. You'll never let it tell that story, nigga. You talking about? If motherfucker actually got in the bed with me, nigga, you'll never let it tell it.
Oh shit! What happened there, buddy? Oh,
murder
shit,
happened,
man.
That's what happened.
Fucking crazy, man. But
I mean, I can understand. It's like he's not the only one. People get tired of that shit. It's like people aren't talking about you. Like, god damn, nobody. They act like they personally attacked. Like he came up and just plunged the knife into their motherfucking heart. Nigga, get the fuck out.
Well, shout out to Dave Chappelle. Shout out to all the LGBT WWE community out there.
Chappelle, man.
Shout
out to Dave Chappelle for keeping it real and being fearless out here.
Can't we all just get along? Anyway, so we gonna go ahead and move on from all that bullshit. Bullshit. So coming back to more and social media Ja Rule, ladies and gentlemen, secured new label deal that could potentially be worth $100 million. Okay.
Yes,
so Ja Rule has kicked off 2024 with a banger, making waves on Twitter by sharing his thrilling news with his fans. The rapper revealed that he has recently inked a new label deal, hinting to a staggering potential value of $100 million, which is big bucks and no fucking whammies. While specifics of the deal remain unclear, it's a noteworthy development that has stirred up, I guess, considerable excitement. In the tweet, Ja Rule claimed that he just signed it, and he said this could be worth over $100 million, which we already cleared that. Thanks for the love, and to the haters, suck my dick. That's what he said. The rapper didn't shy away from addressing his critics, sending them a clear message to those who might doubt or question his latest venture. So, shout out Ja Rule, man. Shout out Rule, baby.
Yeah, man.
Got me thinking about relationships.
Yeah, yes. You know, I've had like some discussions on Facebook and these social media sites about a 50 Cent battle with Ja Rule, and it was kind of got back and forth from him. So I mean, I've been saying, you know, Ja Rule can still make good music.
I do not want to hear no more Ja Rule.
I can't deny.
I don't want to hear no more Ja Rule. No
Hey,
fucking
man,
more.
look.
I'm sorry.
Y'all Ja Rule haters better put some respect on Ja's name, man.
I'm not. Look, I wish him the best in everything he do, but I don't want. Just like I told you, I don't want to hear Siegel no more. I don't want to hear Ja.
Stop. Hey.
Because I know Ja's not going to get back to that Ja we knew. Sorry, I didn't like Ja that rap. I didn't like Ja that rap. Nah, I like a couple of his verses. Can I get a what? Love this verse on there.
That's only because Jay-Z was on it. That's the only reason you was loving it.
No, he had I knew the whole lyrics to his verse on that song. You know, I know it to some of his singing shit with Ashanti and all that shit, or Lil Mo or somebody. But anybody else, nope. I don't fuck with it like that. But shout out to Ja Rule, man. You definitely did it. And speaking of Ja Rule, 50 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 Cent is planning on opening a film studio in Louisiana. He's opening up a film studio there. That is really, really exciting. That's what you do with your money. That's what you do with your money. You build that shit so you can start making your own shit. I really think he's going to start putting his own shit out there, directed and produced. And because right now he's executive produced and somewhat writer on a lot of stuff. But he doesn't own that shit.
Yeah.
It's time for him to own some shit. And I think these studios is definitely going to do it. So shout out to 50 Cent. You know, while Ja Rule's about to get $100 million, this nigga about to spend $100 million. He probably spent a little less than that. But yeah, shout out to 50. Shout out to Ja Rule. Keep doing your thing out there.
Still looking for that verse.
Oh Lord. So what we got next? What do we got next here? Jermaine Jackson. Yes. The brother of Michael Jackson. So a complaint was filed Wednesday in Los Angeles. Rita Barrett says the musician raped her at her home in 1988. Mr. Jackson has not yet responded.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Michael Jackson's older brother and founder member of the Jackson 5 was accused of sexual assault in a civil suit filed Wednesday in California. In this suit, files in the Los Angeles Superior Court, Rita Barrett accused Mr. Jackson, who's 69 years old, in a sexual abuse, sexual battery, sexual assault, harassment, and rape relating to an incident that she says happened in her Los Angeles home back in 1988. In the court papers, Ms. Barrett says Mr. Jackson forcefully entered her home and assaulted her, inflicting several emotional, physical, and psychological injury, including humiliating her, shame and guilt, economic loss, economic capacity, and permanent emotional distress. So this suit lists Mr. Jackson, was music productions and work records and businessman. As defendant, Mr. Jackson, I'm about to say Michael Jackson, rest your soul, sir. Mr. Jackson could not be reached for comments on this one. So,
and it's gonna make it sound like I'm unsensitive. You want to come out 34, 35 years later talking about he raped you. Dude, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. And I'm the bad person because I think like this.
Yes, you are. You're a very horrible person for thinking like that.
This don't make no sense, man.
It's very horrible. I can't believe you there, sir. Jermaine Jackson, man. Hopefully you hey. he better do that Bruce Willis shit. Hello. Close the door. Rape. I ain't got no rape. Close the door. Hey, go ahead, hit him with that Bruce Willis, boy.
1988.
Hey.
So I literally want to know, like, literally, you getting sued? Not, I want him in jail or whatever. I'm suing this nigga. Well, what he did to me 35 years ago. Like, come on, man. It's like you've been surviving all these years without the money. And I can see, like I said, if somebody came out and just said, I want justice. I don't care about the money. I want him locked up. I want the world to know about this sexual predator and what he did to me. I could kind of take these stories a little more serious. You got people coming out 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years later talk about this sexual allegation. Come on, man. And it's always tied to money. It's always tied to money now. Like I said it before, man, it's like you can put a price on rape now, man. That's sad.
If it happens, I guess you can. And like I said, I'm not taking no sides. I'm just saying, if it happens, she got the right to mention it, no matter how long it's been. But if it never happened, yeah, fuck that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like you got the right to mention it, but it always comes at, somebody's getting sued. They're looking for a financial gain from it. Instead of saying, I want to stop this sexual predator from doing this to another lady. Or like, come on, man. I can't.
I mean, why would he force himself in her house? Like, what the fuck happened? I wish I could see a picture.
Yeah, especially in 1988 when the Jacksons. Come on, dude. Women were throwing themselves at the Jacksons, nigga. All of them. That's why I'm trying to he forced himself in there on you. You this particular. What made you special? And out of all these women, and for one. And then two, like what made you, what is the motivation for you coming out now, 35 years later? 34, 35 years, 1988?
36, 37, 38, 39, 40? Shit. I feel you though, man. It's like, yeah, I get like, it definitely... I agree with one thing. It should be a limitation. It should be a limitation. I don't know. I'll say between 5 to 10 years. I mean, and 10 years might be long as hell, but I do feel within 5 years of whenever the date is that this happened, because I get it, you might need, and some people never recover from it. Some people never want to talk about it. Some people are, really hurt, and it fucks them up where they just never been the same. Yeah,
but you can still fuck somebody else's reputation up. Now, with the shit, the accusations not being true. Now we don't know what to believe.
I'm only speaking on if it is true. You know what I mean? I understand why it may take long for someone to come out and say some shit. Like, I'm pretty sure it's something you may be embarrassed about that you ain't tell me that you might tell me, 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? And some people, I'm just saying, if it's true, I understand why people take so long, but it really should be a limitation to it so people can kind of figure out to make that decision, but before the deadline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, go ahead and take some time. 5 years is enough. Go ahead, take some time. Come back to me when you're 25 now. Come back to me when you're 30 and let me know. You know what I'm saying?
And that's my thing, dude. It's like, there's never. I had all these cases coming out when it came to all these people pulling these sexual allegations out of them years and years later. It's always people coming out and it's money motivated now. Not one person said, I want justice. I don't want him to do this to another woman. Not one person. I can literally see these women, if you get women like that saying, I want this to stop. I'm not looking for a payday. This happened to me, and I'm just letting the world know that this man is not who he says he is, and I want him prosecuted. I couldn't get justice back then. I was scared, and now I'm no longer scared. Now that I have the bravery to come forward, I want to see justice. I'll ride with that woman. Okay, you know what? I give that woman the benefit of the doubt, and I'll damn near ride with him. But this shit is hard to believe when everything is money motivated. Oh, they're looking for a lawsuit now because of what happened to you 35 years ago. Mm-hmm. Like, seriously? How was you surviving all these 35 years without his money?
I don't know if Jermaine Jackson got money.
But it's just enough. It's enough.
Yeah, leave that man.
Shoot, she gonna try to get something. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's that you chipping away at my reputation now.
I don't think I got no reputation no more. But yeah,
it's just the point. It's just the point that like the Jackson 5. That's a legacy, regardless. He's still a legend. Yeah. You can't tell me if somebody pops in some old school Jackson 5 right now, you ain't gonna be like, shit, okay.
Yeah, because of Michael. Yeah,
it's still terrible. It's still chipping away. It don't matter. It's still chipping away at the Jackson legacy.
Not Michael.
Whether it's Michael, Janet, Rain, Tito.
Janet ain't worried about that.
It's chipping away. I'm sure she ain't.
Michael stayed away from them. Janet staying away from them. Nobody fuck with them like that. They weird. Janet like, that side is weird. Imagine Michael Jackson broke. That's them. Going around talking all like they proper and stupid and shit. Man, sweating, got that damn finger waves.
Got waves up his head, not down.
I think about to sweat them waves out, boy. Nigga woke up. Hold on. Fix my finger waves. Let's see what this bitch talking about. 1988. Hello? Shut the door.
Yeah, fuck her. But that shit was consent. That shit was consensual.
Yeah, I think they did. They probably did. Fuck.
About to be 70. This man about to be 70 years old. Literally. And you talking about some shit that happened in 1988. And everyone has a right to tell their story, but why does it have to come at a lawsuit? What again? It just matters. How will you survive in these 35 years? Now all of a sudden, let me get some money out this nigga.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but anyway, moving on from him, he got finger waves. I'm not worried about that man no more.
Hey, man.
That shit probably don't even get nowhere. Hey, you go ahead and get some.
That's still in the same. That's still in the same realm. That's still in the same realm of Jerry Curl.
Exactly. You go get some.
Don't hate on the Jerry Curl.
Here I am. You don't look any further. Don't look any further. So we got another bizarre thing that happened this week. You see this motherfucker jumped over the goddamn bench and
Man.
goddamn clothesline the goddamn judge from the back. I think her face hit that goddamn bench too. Bloop. Like, her ass ain't know what did she couldn't move quick, boy. She tried to go, she couldn't do it.
She didn't even try. She sit back and looked at it like, they get him.
No, she was trying to leave. She scooped back and she bent over like she was trying to get that. That
should have got up and left.
She couldn't. She had that long ass dress on, that robe on. She probably had some heels on under that. She probably had the slipper heels back up. She didn't know what was going on.
That nigga ran track and still. He really did the high jump.
So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, earlier this week, a judge in Las Vegas attacked by a man who was denied probation. It's a video floating all over the internet, and in this scene captured on the video, Deobra Redden, who's 30, Deobra. Man, is he fucking, what kind of name is that? But anyway, he's 30 years old. He jumped over the courtroom bench. I mean, he literally leaped.
Yeah.
Like he was like he was goddamn one of the fucking Hardy Boys. Like he was the Hardy Boys, a goddamn, one of them motherfuckers. The Usos. He just jumping. Remember how Undertaker used to jump from over the ropes outside the ring? That's kind of what he did on this one. So in the courtroom, Judge Mary K. Office, as he was about to be sentenced, court officials said that a man who had been denied probation attacked Judge during the sentencing in Nevada courtroom on Wednesday in a violent episode that was captured on video. So Mr. Redding was in court in Las Vegas for a sentencing hearing on Wednesday morning after pleading guilty to attempted battery with bodily harm. And the spokeswoman for the 8th District Court said in a statement on Wednesday in a video, which they got going around, circling around the internet, Redding is seen leaping over a courtroom bench onto Judge Mary Kay Office, sending flags behind the bench falling to the ground, and the bench blocks the view of the Judge Hathis and Mr. Redding, for a few moments, but it looked like he was in there beating her ass. You can hear him cussing. He hitting bitch. He was bringing that hood shit out on her ass. She ain't know what the fuck was going on. Seconds later, three men are seen trying to, stop Mr. Redding, and also reported punching him. Like, I've seen little white dude in the back too. He started punching him like in the rib cage, and then he started hitting his ass with the back of the fucking hand. He started hammering on his ass. I'm like, damn.
God damn it, this is a white woman. Get off of her.
Now, Mr. Redding is 30 years old. This woman's 62. And she was injured, and her condition was being monitored. And the court's spokeswoman had said, a court marshal was also injured and taken to the hospital, where he was believed to be in stable condition as well. This was a wild fucking video, man. This was wild, yo. Because I seen like a small clip, and I posted it on our page when it first happened. But I end up going on Twitter and seeing the longer version. Because in the version I posted on Facebook, it was only about 5 seconds. You just see him leaping over there and just punching on her type shit. But when I seen the extended version, you see the guys come over there and motherfuckers punching on his ass, and they came down there. You can tell they was trying to fuck him up. That's one thing you don't do in corrections. You never go for the judge. It's almost like I can literally do whatever the fuck I want to do to you right now, and the judge is going to back me. That was stupid of you, man. That was real stupid. You did bodily harm in your little assault in your little battery that you got going on here. You pled guilty. And now you want probation. Fuck no, nigga. And you get mad and leap over the bench and then you cause another assault? Not on a cop. No.
Those deputies need to be fired too.
You didn't do that to a deputy. No. You didn't do that to an attorney. You didn't do that to an ordinary man in the street. You didn't do that to one of your home. You did that shit to an older female judge. And you a young black man. Nigga. Whatever the fuck time you was doing, you better
get away with this. You're not gonna get away with it.
Boy, you better add a couple more years to that motherfucker. You ain't seeing probation for a long time, nigga.
Oh, man. That's a good 15 years right there.
You ain't seeing, but they might suspend some. He might do about 7 or 8. I can see him doing about 7 or 8 years. 15. Yeah,
he attacked Barbara on the bench. He ain't gonna get out of jail till she's dead, dude.
Oh, shit. Not goddamn Barbara. But yeah, man, dude, I don't know what the fuck you was thinking, but you thought the wrong shit. You thought the wrong goddamn shit, my nigga. And I don't understand what would make you do that.
Hey, he was probably fed up. He probably just one of those, you know what, fuck it. That's just like the kids in you know, when you get kids locked up. If they go into adult prison, shit, they like, fuck it, I'm about to show out. They send me to adult prison, nigga, I'm beating somebody's ass.
So you gonna stay in that bitch even longer.
Yeah, they like, fuck it, I'm already here.
It just don't make sense to me.
You nigger, you jump on the judge? That's a white woman. That was Judge Keisha Patterson, boy. They didn't let her get whooped.
Yeah, they probably
they didn't let Keisha get whooped.
Nah,
these are your people.
Nah, see, those deputies would have fucked him up. Those deputies would have fucked him up. She would have been prepared. I can hear her in the background. Beat that nigga ass. Beat that nigga's ass.
Come over there with the gavel. You got me fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Now take his ass back over there and sit him down. Now I'm about to send your ass for 10 more years. Motherfucker.
Oh, man. So moving on here. Now listen to this name. Conrad Zirak. So let me tell you about this motherfucker here. Have you heard about him?
No, I have not.
Okay, you was about to make up some shit like you always do.
I have to think about it.
Now, Conrad Zirak had to be inspired by Soul Man back in 1986, or even Robert Downey Jr. performance in Tropic Thunder in 2008. But the 30-year-old man from Florida residence didn't rely on tanning pills or surgical procedures or respectively to darken his skin. Instead, he played out of John Dillinger's Chaz Williams' dream while wearing a Hollywood-style mask. And what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, when he put this damn mask on, that was good enough to fool bank tellers and tell police officers into thinking their suspect was an African-American man. That's right.
They got those.
That's right. A white man disguised as a black guy managed to rip off 4 banks and a CVS in Ohio before he was caught. This motherfucker, and I seen the pictures of the mask, man. And this motherfucker had on a black mask going into these banks and robbing these motherfuckers clean. So while you got the cops saying, hey, we got to find this nigga, the whole time it's a goddamn Hoosier.
Yeah.
The whole what the fuck is going on here, man?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is this?
That's been the thing that they've been saying for years. Like, they got realistic black masks that look like black people. And it was a conspiracy, or should I say, it's not far-fetched to think that you got white offenders putting on black masks going out here committing crimes, making it seem like it's somebody black. Because these masks look so realistic. Like, very realistic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got white ones too.
Yeah, but it's not really realistic as the ones with melanin. If you see the white ones, you can look at some of these white ones and be like, okay, that's kind of fake. But if you look at these black ones, you're like, oh, damn. It looks very realistic, man. Very realistic.
Wow. How close are you to Meadows?
5 minutes.
So that brings us down. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us down to the one and the fucking only. Welcome to Hoosiers' Dumbest Criminals. Presented by This Is Magnificent. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for goddamn it, Hoosiers' Dumbest Criminals. Let's see who's the next goddamn dumbest Hoosier to be next on Hoosiers' Dumbest Criminals. That's right, motherfuckers. We got our first ever Hoosiers' Dumbest Criminals and still on the fucking loose. So, a thief struck at a Northeast Side eye care business this week. And it's not the first time it's happened in recent weeks. Surveillance videos show that the thief shattering the front window location off of Elf Meadows and 2940 East 38th Street on Thursday morning. The man shattered the front window and spent a couple of minutes inside the store. He stole dozens of frames worth more than $5,800, according to officials with the company. It's believed the same man broke into the store on November 26th, December 6th, December 14th, and also targeted East 10th Street location on December the 25th. And they got video of this motherfucker creeping, and he blacker than the motherfucker. Maybe it's a white man wearing a black mask. I don't know. But he blacker than the motherfucker in this picture. He is. The thief has been an unwelcome distraction for a family-owned business. And so they speak out about it. They said, we are an 80-year-old family location. The general manager there at Dr. Tevel, he said, we're focused on serving the community. We don't want to be dealing with this. It's just a distraction from what we really want. In all, the company report that more than $25,000 in stolen frames and brands like Gucci, Versace, Ray-Ban, Michael Kors, and Coach, big part of that $25,000, which they think all comes to that one person, which is this black motherfucker in the camera with these crushed off goddamn Nikes that he got on in this in this captured footage here. So, dude, did you hear about that at all? Because, you say you're about 5 minutes away.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I was talking to Miss, somebody at work actually about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a warning. Reeves.
And, shout out to Reeves, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Reeves.
Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, we got to talking about it. I said, man, that's not far-fetched. They right over here in the Meadows and where Old Parkwood is. So, and then I'm looking at it, I was like, what are they going to do with these glasses? Because they're going to have to get prescription frames. If they going
wasn't you talking about getting some glasses too?
Can't
Hey, man.
Can't go to Dr. Topper, man. Y'all gotta get all shit stalled. Can't wait on you, Negroes.
Oh, shit, man. But yeah, man. So that's Hoosier's Dumbest Criminal this week. And ladies and gentlemen, he's still on the fucking loose. Hook me up with some Gucci glasses, my nigga. They got you. They already got you in there sneaking and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Kind of look like Mr. Hart, man. I ain't gonna lie from this angle. It kind of look like Hart, man. I ain't gonna lie.
All you gotta do is go open up a store at the
gas station.
Go get gas station. Get your little booth at the gas station or at the barbershop. Glasses are gonna be gone.
Oh man!
But I will wait about 2 weeks, man.
I ain't need to wait longer than that. I need to wait about 2 months. You need to bring them bitches out for the springtime, nigga.
Because springtime.
You start selling now, man. People gonna start looking like, where you get them glasses from, man? Them undercovers gonna be out there trying to find this motherfucker. You stole $25,000 too? Shit, nigga. It's enough to get your ass locked up for a good while.
I just want to catch them, man. Just sell me a pair for $100, man. Sell me 2 pair. I want the deal. 2 for $100.
I was just talking about getting me some Versace glasses and all that good shit, man. They might fuck me all up, man. I don't got time for cops to be questioning me. Pull you over and start talking about your glasses. Hey, man, where you get those glasses from?
Where did you get those glasses from?
You mind if I take a picture? Them glasses, man. Those glasses.
Step out of the car, please. Step out of the car, please. We pulled him over because he has these glasses on. We seen him from 2 miles away.
Oh shit, man. So yeah, man, that's it right there, man. That was for Hoosier's Dumbest Fucking Criminals. Oh
actually,
shit, man.
He might be a smart criminal because he hasn't got caught yet. So
that's what I say. The first ever Hoosier's Dumbest Criminal on the loose.
Yeah.
Dumbest Criminals. Presented by This Is
Shout out to the dumb criminal that's on the loose with the glasses, man.
I ain't shouting on nobody till I get something for the low. He better be selling for 50. I take 100. You should do 100. Do about $100 for him. That's a good
about
deal.
3. Give me 3 for about 150.
Nah.
No. Yeah, you ain't got no leg to stand on.
He probably do 3 for $350.
I ain't been able to do it. But nigga,
you talking about, man? One of them goddamn them Versace's probably be like fucking 2, 3 something themselves.
I don't care, nigga. You stole these. These are stolen.
Exactly. He ain't give me no 3 of them bitches for $150. Hell no.
You got these bitches for free, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't get no warranty with them.
And you gonna be walking around with some. No, you can do that shit when you go get that motherfucker. When you go get them bitches. What's this shit I'm talking about? Prescribed. Yeah. You go get prescription in them glasses. There you go. They covered. There you go.
I don't want no prescription. Nah, nigga.
So your blind ass won't walk around. Nah, so you just trying to get the cheap shit, man. It's already cheap enough. How much can you ask? $300 glasses going for $100? What are you talking about? You want 3 for $150? Nigga, this ain't the Chinese store. This ain't the little corner store. Come on, man.
That was a crackhead who stole that, man. You can't tell me it wasn't.
Nah, I think that's a nigga who just wants some money. You know what he about to do? He gonna keep a few for himself and he gonna sell the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Might give his girl a little something.
Here.
That's all.
Covered up. I thought about you.
Yeah, I ain't shouting the nigga out until he got down, until I see him on the street, Hey, man. Hey, them glasses. Hey. I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that. Oh, man.
You got products?
So moving on off of that, ladies and gentlemen, we got Indy's fun fact, and here's one for you. So let me know if you know this one. Let me know if you know this one. Now, did you know Elvis Presley' very last performance was in Indianapolis?
No, I'm not an Elvis Presley fan.
Didn't ask were you a fan. I just asked if you knew. That's all I asked, my nigga. That's it. But yeah, in 1977, 3 months before his death, the King performed at a now demolished Market Square Arena. This was the last concert he ever gave. Right in the heart of Indianapolis. That's right.
I know the King. The King. King of pop.
It's the King. Walk around the clock.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Don't forget bananas. You know they like bananas and shit.
Give me a bunch of bacon.
Peanut butter, jelly, and bananas and bacon. So there we go, man. I think we done. I think we got this show over with, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2024. That's our first show, ladies and gentlemen. I really do appreciate it. So all I can say is, hey, all the people on Epstein's list, you better hello, shut the door. Hello! Everybody better fucking do
What's
it.
going on?
What time is it? Hello! I can't see. The fuck? Katt Williams.
Katt Williams said everybody would be exposed.
Katt Williams, including himself, for the lies that he's told. Ladies and gentlemen. Katt fucking Williams.
I'm still riding with you, Katt Williams.
Hey, I still fuck with you, Katt. It was entertaining, but yeah, man, like it like just for it not to be 100% real. That's why I question him for to be such a real guy. So that's all I'm saying on that part. What else we talked about, man? Jermaine Jackson, man. Hey, you old, man. Comb your finger waves.
You didn't do it.
You
didn't do it, Jermaine.
He don't know.
I'm riding with you, man.
I did
He
what?
didn't do it.
Did what? Hello? Hello? Shut the door.
You didn't do it.
Did what?
You didn't do it, Jermaine.
Jermaine, who was that? Hello?
Man, oh, nigga.
Oh, shit, man.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it, Jermaine.
Fuck somebody. Anyway, so what else we got? Man robs the banks with his white black ass. They caught the some of them bitch. Hopefully we can keep update on there and check that out and see who did what and that. Man attacked the judge. Hey man, we'll see you in about 10 years. 10 to 15.
15.
Yeah, we'll see you, man. We'll see you. So yeah, shout out to 50 and Ja Rule for them doing what they doing. The 100 mil and the film studio out there in Louisiana. Shout out. So yeah, man. I mean, shout out, man. It was a lot of good news. It was a lot of fucked up news. It was a lot of confusing, entertaining, but we made it through the first episode of 2024, baby. We did it. Hey. All right, shut the fuck up, y'all. So yeah, man, I'm your host, Keon Mack, man. This has been another episode of talkYOtalk Radio. This is actually episode number 16. Yes, indeed.
Man, shout out to everybody for following us, supporting us, and sharing. Keep on supporting us, man. We're going to keep giving y'all that content y'all supposed to get.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I leave you right about now. Hey, pimp music. We out this motherfucker, man. I really appreciate it, y'all. But it's time for us to get the fuck out here. And we out this motherfucker, man. Want to say shout out to all our goddamn followers. We almost at 2,400 on Facebook. So thank you so much. We love you guys. Congratulations to us. We hope to get many, many more before this year's out. Take them home,
sir.
Morris. Take them home, nigga.
I can't
Real
even do it.
love
My voice
person
is
I
gone.
ever seen.
Ah.
The days gone by in the family. We out this bitch, man. Peace out.
We got this.